All right. Looks like we are live. Tonight, Chris and myself, Todd from Turn Zer0, are going to be hosting this game between Sooner and Hellcannon.
Hellcannon.
Yeah, like a monster truck. So tonight we're going to be playing on, let's see, what are they on tonight, Chris?
They're on Panic Groups of City, 19-point Civilian, and then they're on Infinity Formula Goes Missing, 17-point Blue. They're playing on 17 points. And if you're already taking the game in, there's so many characters on the board that I don't know that we're going to be able to keep track of it. So hopefully some die like early.
You do not have advanced
Yeah. Nope. Sooner is 7 wide at 17.
Yeah.
Go right there.
That's insane. Like this is the kind of thing that we had been talking about a while back, I think, where we wanted to see somebody really stress the wide.
Yes.
And
these two Evacuation.
And it's going to be a test because he's playing Hellcannon's playing spiders. So
yeah, pretty scary, like brawly spider. I'm interested to see how this goes. Like we don't see these wide, specifically Guardian lists very often, and when we do see them, they don't seem to be that effective. But Sooner's kicking butt with it, so I'm really excited for this one. I feel like he's starting with a little bit of an advantage just because those citizen tokens are going to start adding up and he can evacuate them. He's got so many characters to run around with him.
Well, that and the other thing is he's always going to be behind the spiders, and the spiders kind of want to be behind in that control game.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just so many characters for the spiders to try and keep off of points. It's going to be really hard to maintain.
Sooner's movement is really interesting here. I just wanted to point out I missed it a little bit because we were coming into the stream, but it looks like he moved Widow first over to that civilian, picked it up, and then I think Hellcannon passed, and then Sooner moved Okoye over to that point as well. And now he's moved Valkyrie kind of laterally over to the right, and he's really stacking up over on that point. So I'm interested to see what he's doing with all those characters lumped up over there.
Yeah, so I think it's a control variant to get around the spider's ability to move characters off. So he's probably gonna. What I'm venturing he's gonna do is probably split 3 and 3, and leave his who does he have there in the middle? He's got Nebula there in the middle. So I'll be more interested to see where she goes. So I do think it's going to be a 3-3 split. Nebula's probably going to go to the side with Venom would be my guess. Also, if you guys have checked out our other streams, we've made a couple of changes to it since the last time. If you look at the top by each player's name, you'll notice that they've got the 5 tactics cards posted up on the side there. So you can kind of track what cards they're playing with.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks like Sooner's kind of making up for his list not being as brawly or as aggressive by putting in some tactics cards. Like he's got Deadly Duo in there, he's got an All You Got in there, so he's doing damage with the tactics cards, but spreading wide to kind of control points. Pretty interesting.
Yeah, and this is a list where All You Got can feel really good because they're mostly 2-point characters. So he's going to get maximum value out of these guys.
We'll go
and maybe a couple free attacks on top of that. So like it's pretty impressive. I want to see how the spiders play around this. We got a question in chat too. This is actually the week 6 of the TTS league, and these rosters were locked prior. So this will be the last game that's actually played with the current tactics cards, meaning that drop off is still allowed, and you still have all of the availability of the healing cards.
Guys are moving quick too. Yeah. So they already got a couple Okoye pair-offs. So Hellcannon sticking Okoye with Ghost Spider, which is interesting. I think maybe he's just setting that up for in case Ghost Spider needs to pull someone, then it's possible that Okoye is there to block for that person as well.
I think Okoye is going to be there more for Venom. Probably to wane out some of those energy attacks if he leans into Venom at all.
Can you lethal protector off a bodyguard?
Wow. That's
Like you
I don't know why you
bodyguard
would
with
want to.
Okoye, and then you lethal protector Venom in. I don't just gap closer.
I mean,
And
yeah,
she
I guess you
will-
could.
I mean, it's inefficient, but I mean, it gets Venom there, right? So
Yeah. Oh, look, Joey's out there in the chat.
and it looks like Nebula's going hunting because she's going straight over there for Ghost Spider. Oh, why not? Just throw her out there. Sure, you want to tie Venom
She
up for
moved
2
there,
turns
but I'm
dealing
gonna
with
go not
Nebula,
quite that
or
far.
let her
Yeah.
beat the crap out of Ghost Spider?
And she's done.
Okay.
Yeah, he just puts her right out there. He doesn't care. It's like
No.
if you want to mess with her, that's fine with me. That's 2 points, whatever.
She's bait, is what she is.
Yeah. Venom is straight taking it too. Nom 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 nom.
Fit on the top there. That's probably just out.
But I mean, I feel like that's what the
That
spiders
was my
have
intention.
to do.
But
They've got to
Yeah.
get one or two of
Yeah.
these characters off the board.
Yeah, and we were talking about that a little bit before. Like Hellcannon's way back into this game is he's got to take probably 2 characters out before anything major happens.
Yeah.
Like before the points get too out of control, like bring it back down to an even footing. Otherwise, he's going to be chasing points for the rest of the game. He's got big characters to do it. And the characters he's probably going to take out
Is
are going to be low
cover
cost,
same size or smaller?
relatively squishy
Or does it have to be
characters.
bigger than you
Yeah.
to get cover?
nope, same size.
Same size. Okay.
It almost feels bad
Within
having to
one.
go after
You gotta be
Nebula
within
first
one.
because she can't do objectives.
Venom's gonna go
But
up
she
here.
is definitely going to be the one that's going to cause him problems if
Check
she can
out,
take somebody
like,
down.
uh,
So,
I mean, I made
think
that
it's
mistake of
target.
leaving her out there before, and when
She
she
did
gets
have product
going, she's
placement.
pretty
That's right.
frustrating to deal with. So might as well just take her out
Poor
early.
hand.
You're gonna have to do it eventually.
Venom's gonna sit tight there though.
Okay.
You're just leaving
I'm
Venom
gonna
there
go
as a
with-
deterrent, huh?
Not even
Star-Lord.
just going to chill.
Yeah,
Just-
just moving
Just
out
going
there.
to come out there and hang out a little bit.
He's gonna
Got a little
drop
stare
off
down
Rocket.
going.
Okay.
Oh.
So if
Looks
I
like-
place Rocket right here, would you agree you would not get cover?
Gonna be
Yep.
making an attack with Rocket potentially.
Mm-hmm.
So they're gonna each pay 1.
And that's kind of what he's there for, right?
Yep. And here comes the drop off. You were good while you lasted, drop off.
Yeah. And now we see if we can figure out why it was banned. He's potentially going to get 3. Well, he will get
there.
3 5-die, 5-range energy attacks off right here. That probably dazes Venom unless he rolls exceptionally well.
He'll drop off Rocket
Yeah.
right there,
Yeah, well, I mean, he'll get the one here.
and he will take his free shot into Venom.
And I
There's
think he's got
nothing that Hellcannon can do to
what am I
respond to
doing?
it. He's
This
just
is
going to take the other
Avengers.
2
We
and
gotta
Rocket
get this over to
activates.
Guardians of the
Yeah,
Galaxy.
is Okoye in too?
There we go.
She probably doesn't have the power yet, though.
Roll better, right?
She maybe. That's real close.
I don't
can't
know
quite
about
tell.
that. Oh,
But she
she's
definitely
right
is not going to have
now.
the power yet. That's the one thing about spiders is having a way
that
to
will
start
be
them
5
off turn one.
damage.
That's a 5.
Okay.
Oh no!
Oh no!
My warrior reroll for 1, so it takes 4.
Takes 4 off the free attack from
He gets
drop
full
off.
power from
Card seems
that.
good.
You
You know,
I think I might put it in my roster.
And then Star-Lord will take his
I've heard
second action.
stories of that card doing ridiculous things.
Oh, that feels bad.
Wow.
So remember where we were like, he's going to have to use Venom and MODOK to kill some characters. Venom might just die before he gets to do anything impactful.
Well, Venom is going to get more than likely get days, or he might not even take the days here. He might wait and try and take him out next turn. I mean,
That's
I don't see
true.
what. I think it's a tough call because you
I mean,
take
the
him
thing
out.
is, like, if he decides he wants to
Right
go
there,
after
not quite
Rocket for
that
some
far.
reason, like, that would be not a good move,
Right up
obviously.
against this.
Star-Lord's right there with the big energy attack to shoot him
Okay.
anyway.
Yeah.
So
And he's done.
Venom, if he doesn't move away, is in trouble. Already.
Have MODOK.
Yuck.
And you got MODOK all the way on the other side of the board. Kind of poking at Okoye maybe Valkyrie.
I don't think he's going to poke anybody there. I think he's just going to take the second position. I don't even think he has the range to poke.
That's a bad feeling getting all the way on the other side of that board. And
yeah, he's just out of range.
Mm-hmm.
And he can't control what's going to happen to that whole left side of the board now. MODOK is a character I like to put right in the middle every time so he can respond to either side of the board.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's so far out that he's going to be struggling to do much here.
Yeah, Kenny, I think you're right. Like, I think he does take the days if he can get it here.
Okay.
It pressures him to actually have
I
to
will go with
use
Rocket.
Venom first.
Rocket will do a plasma rifle onto Venom.
Yep.
Oh, he's taking the shot in Venom. Yep.
He's going to use his lasers. A crit and 2 wilds. And no blocks for Venom.
Regardless of your reroll.
Yeah, jeez.
Venom's having a bad day.
30 more.
The symbiote has been parted.
The symbiote has been parted.
I feel like we just had a discussion about this. Venom and energy attacks do not mix well traditionally. It continues to be feels bad for Venom. Yeah, F in the chat for
Rocket's
Venom, please.
Oof.
Turn 1 days.
And I'm just going to casually walk over here and pick up a civilian, I think.
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
He's got all the power in the universe now.
Oh, I gotcha. Hold on.
Oops.
Sorry about that.
That is the best move I've ever seen Rocket do.
So he will pay 1.
Is he going to cash it out now? Or is he going to hold it?
That civilian, and that is my turn.
Yeah, he holds it.
Yeah, holds it. I mean, he's not in any immediate danger. Might
We
as well
each
get
get
that
4.
1 point off it.
No.
Well, that was pretty brutal. I guess we see why Drop Off made it to the ban list already, right?
Well, I mean, I guess that's one of the
doesn't
minimal.
always go that way.
Priority.
Yeah.
Like that was.
It doesn't always go that way, but when it does, that sucks.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I don't think that's the that right there is
Don't forget
the card working
extra
as
power up
intended.
from the-
You know what I'm saying? But like, there's some other
think
feel
everybody
bad
but
moments that
Venom's
card
gonna
can make.
That hurts that smaller roster so bad right off the start. I mean, I guess you got to charge to Venom, but he's still not going to be in a great spot. He's got to play defensively the rest of the game now.
Yeah. What cards have we got over here for Hellcannon? A med pack, field dressing, all webbed up, lethal, and aim lackeys.
Yeah, it looks like he's trying to use Venom to. I bet you 9 times out of 10 that aim lackey's is being used to bring somebody into Venom.
Well, I mean, that's
So
I don't know. I mean, yeah, I can see that. It's extra movement for Venom. Yeah, Kenny's right. Like this is a setup for a deadly duo.
Oh man, it's already perfect. Oh god. I hadn't played with Deadly Duo in a really long time. And then I was playing the Vibranium Heist at the shop the other day, and I finally got to use it again. It feels real good.
Yeah, it's got its moments.
We'll start with Venom.
Good.
Go
Just
with
gonna
him first,
take
trying to
two
get him.
Got to. I mean, I think this is massive right here.
Sure.
Valkyrie.
Nebula.
Going for the pull on Nebula here.
Yeah.
It's just short of Groot.
Yeah. Yeah, might as well try to take somebody out.
We'll pull Nebula.
I mean, gotta eat somebody.
Okay.
Nebula can get away
and
without
then
dying
we
here and get some
will,
power on her, though. She's going to make
Symbiote Tendrils,
Ghost
right?
Spider's life a problem.
She can also make Venom's life a problem.
Physical, I believe.
Yeah.
because she's got a nice energy attack there. She doesn't get to reroll since he's not contesting or doesn't have an objective. But I mean,
Wow.
Oof.
Unfortunately, I think I already blocked that.
Yep.
that
You sure did.
sucks.
You get bleed though.
Venom
so
is just not having a good day.
You're immune to
She-
bleed.
She's immune to bleed.
I see
Yeah.
that now. So we will spend 3, and we're gonna throw her.
Okay.
Just throwing her back.
So yeah, he took the shot. He missed it. He's probably gonna throw her, and then he has a second action.
So I'm just gonna throw
You
you.
think
so
he
you have the back of
gets the
truck.
hell out of dodge?
Yep.
I think it would be
Like
wise.
that.
She will take her damage.
He doesn't want that smoke, man.
And then with his
Don't want that
second
rocket
action, he's
raccoon.
going to move. Just
Yeah.
back here.
I'm gonna go chill back here behind my truck.
That's Venom.
All
What
right.
size are those trucks? I haven't played on this map. Are they 2s or 3s?
The truck is a 3. So the other thing I thought was interesting at setup was that the spider player turned the map. So Thomas, the tank engine here in the middle, is running straight down the middle of the field. I kind of thought he would have rather had him turn sideways to give him a nice big object in the middle that was going to block some line of sight.
Yeah. Now he's having to rely on the trucks on the
Yeah.
corners. I mean, Rocket would have to move, but he can still get that deadly duo play off. It would just Venom would get cover.
Yeah, on his 2 dice.
Probably still worth a shot.
All right, I'm going to go with. I'm going to go with Rocket, I think.
Here we go.
Okay.
I'm going to ditch Brace for Impact.
Okay.
To give him
Here it comes.
tokens.
Here it comes.
That's funny. Sooner had another card in mind when he was setting this up that he wished he would have taken, but now I'm sure he's glad he's getting winging it tokens instead.
Right? This right here.
He is going to move up on top of that car.
Just
So the only
chilling.
person getting cover would be Venom.
So how much power does Rocket have right now? That little raccoon
He
is
is then
sitting
going to play
on
Deadly
8
Duo
power.
with Groot. Each paid 2.
That's a vortex too.
Yeah, there's a vortex in there after a deadly duo.
I will do my shot into.
Wow, he hit him so quick. Like he
See
never
my
even
shot
had a
into Okoye
chance to do
first?
anything with Ghost Spider.
Yeah, and it looks like it kind of put Hellcannon on the back foot too and put him in a position where he set up the deadly duo. A little bit of tilt there, maybe.
So far.
I don't think he had much of a choice.
Okay, I will use winging it tokens.
Okay.
So crit in the wild, 1 defense.
Use a
He's
couple
gonna
wing
get
hits, another hit
2.
out of it.
Okay. I have 2 general and affiliation.
Okay, she blocks it.
Yep.
Okay, I will go into Ghost Spider next.
What's up,
Got away
Dizzy?
with that
Good to see you, man. Oh, his dice cooled off a little bit.
0 so far.
Okay, I'm not going to reroll any.
Okay. Roll 1 with the affiliation. Get 1.
One. Take 1.
Yeah, 1 through 1
Yep.
win.
1 in.
In the Venom.
Mm-hmm.
Ouch. Lots of skulls on that deadly duo. That's too bad.
I'll wing
Yeah.
it. My 1 dice.
Not getting to use the
Okay.
winging it tokens is kind of rough.
Yeah, it looks like he dropped 2 on the shot on Okoye, 1 there,
Roll 1.
but still only netted 2 damage here, 1 damage.
Convert. Yeah.
All right.
That's dice
that's
for you,
very
though,
good.
right?
Hold the rockets.
Started off strong. Now they're cooling off a little bit.
All right, I'm
Hold
going to do
for it.
Hadron Enforcer into Okoye.
He's
Okay.
not done yet. Oh, there we go.
Is this the Vortex?
Yep.
Or Hadron Enforcer?
The Hydron
you have
Enforcer right
no
there.
blocks.
Pretty
Yeah.
big shot
Yeah,
there.
you could if you roll blocks on both of yours. You have no damage.
Nope.
Okay, so I will do a winging it token here.
Okay.
And it looks like he's got the Vortex as
Just
well.
need one hit here. There it is.
There it is. So he's just
So
going
that'll
to
raise.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah,
straight
that
kill
will
Okoye.
pull both Venom and
daze Okoye. Sorry. I can't use
Ghost
kill
Spider
for every
towards.
every character flip and KO.
And they take a damage each. Now let me read before there's other
He just
enemies
palm slapped her right in the face.
push
Yep.
towards the enemy character. So let me see. Make sure
First
I do
shots
this
were just
right. See if I
distractions.
can push Venom.
Oh my goodness.
And pulling Venom in a little bit so he
Towards
doesn't get cover
Okoye.
anymore.
Yeah, so it's towards. So it's not directly towards.
No, for sure. I just with the
So I
truck
can
here, I think
push-
he's only gonna go this way. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I want him to do. So Ghost
He just wants him to
Spider
come over here
is
so he
push
can,
right there base to base, and then I'm
Uh-huh.
just gonna push Venom straight out like that.
Okay.
I mean, maybe it is worth
look
all
good to
you
you?
got. 2 more attacks might just kill Venom.
Yeah.
And that is Rocket's turn.
Nope, he's gonna hold it.
Okay.
I think he was 1 power short. Is all you got 3 or 4 power?
I think it's 4. So yeah, you might be right.
If he had gotten that extra power off of that deadly duo, like you probably would have saw it there. Because I'm pretty sure he would have liked to just taken out like that whole corner.
I mean, he's still got options too. Star-Lord's sitting there with 2.
Yeah. Just out of range. He's putting a lot of pressure on this corner over here.
Mm-hmm.
Oof.
I don't ever think I've seen Venom go down that hard, but I guess when you line up a rocket across from him with a drop off.
I mean, 3 blasts to the face. I feel like that 15 dice coming into him, you got pretty good odds there.
Okay, let's see if this works. I'm going to spend
Yeah, I'm not sure what the proper response
3
here is from
from
Hellcannon,
MODOK
except for maybe bug out with
for
Ghost Spider.
Imlaki.
Okay.
Let's see what he's going to do here.
Next up, Okoye is dead, can't
and then
bodyguard,
we're
so
gonna
Nebula's
give
going after this.
Ghost Spider move.
Oh, where are we going here?
Is she just accepting her fate? What's going on?
Let's
All
see.
webbed up.
Or is that where I want to
Got
move?
4 power here.
I guess I'm stuck there now.
Who she want to attack?
She can come over there, punch that raccoon in the nose, and run out too, though.
I should have moved her over the other way.
I don't know what value you get out of that right here, but I
We'll
know he's got to
attack,
get somebody
rocket
down.
Spider technique.
Okay, I'm gonna bodyguard that to Groot.
Yep.
Yep.
She's going for it. Interesting. I thought she was going to go for the all webbed up play here.
She still could. Well, she's gonna have to move first back out though.
One
she
down.
would not be able to.
One. Yep. Sorry, spider
Groot
technique.
doesn't take anything there.
We're gonna move,
Wow.
and then we will go into rocket again.
Okay, I have a bodyguard again.
Okay.
Interesting.
I have attacked
How's he
you
getting
this
3
round before,
actions?
so I get 3 extra. Is that right?
What did I miss there?
I'm not sure when the timing checks on that.
Yeah, go ahead and do your 3 extra.
Hey, Zeppelin, we're doing
'Cause
good,
I'd
man.
either
Thanks for coming and
get
watching.
it on rocket and then it would transfer.
Oh, is that a
or
Billy?
I would get it after you bodyguard, right?
Oh, aim lackeys.
I'm
Good
not
call,
sure.
Kenny. Sorry, I missed it. Chris was talking. Here's
That's an interesting. Yeah, that's an interesting question. You've already. This character has already attacked the target character, so now you would need to target Groot.
Okay, so then I just target Groot the second time then.
Yeah,
I
you
think.
just target Groot.
I think I just do that then. Yeah. All right.
Kenny's
Thank
our
you.
third man in the box here tonight, Chris.
Appreciate that, Kenny.
Hey, there we go.
Sucks that you lost Winter Soldier, but
I did a whopping 4.
Oh, geez.
Still shit talking,
Well,
Chris.
I got 5, so I do 1.
Take 1.
commentator
and then
privilege.
Oh my gosh,
again.
you got the hits that time.
Jeez, man.
And then he just rolled out the defense.
Yep. Nothing going on 2 attacks. That sucks.
I think I still gotta do this. I'm gonna spend 4 to field dressing.
Chris, I need to step away for just 1
Quick,
second. I'll be
okay.
right back.
All right.
Yep.
I never give her a day's token. During character's activation. Yeah. So
We got a field dressing going off here.
And that will be her.
Okay.
Bringing back
So I'm gonna go with
Okoye.
Nebula.
Yeah.
Let's see. You might get cover from this. You are not.
That's interesting. It doesn't feel like a great time to
Oh, but
use
he does
that, but I
block
guess
line of
she's going
sight
to be able
to
to
you.
bodyguard 1 hit from Nebula here.
She needs to go about right there.
Might as well use it now.
Come on, long movement.
Yeah, you got plenty of room.
I am
Yeah,
surprised
I
that
just
Gwen opted to do that instead of
we hit like a huge
she just went right back.
lag. Everybody's at 99. 9999. You see that?
No, it's
Here.
saying 100 for me.
Yeah, no, it's going back down now. Now it's normal.
Okay.
Okay, so she got plenty of movement. She's not going to go to full movement.
Okay.
So
maybe
while you're
she
out, we had a
does,
field dressing
actually.
on Okoye.
Interesting.
And I'm looking to probably soak one of the Nebula attacks here.
Yeah, so she'll go.
Okay.
So he's got a med pack, a lethal, and an all webbed up left.
Mm-hmm.
She'll go right there.
Mhm.
She's going to do her 3 dice. She's outside 2. She's going to do her 4 dice energy attack into Okoye, and she heals the 1 damage on her because she's Nebula.
Nebula, such an efficient 2-pointer, man. Like heals, immunity to certain status
3
effects,
hits, and I get a
rerolls
reroll.
when they're on these
Yeah,
objectives.
1,
Like
yeah.
she hits above her weight class.
Well, if you block both of these, I think you survive.
Yeah, and I know that we're going to
Let's
be
find
getting,
out.
I told you so from Sooner here if he does some serious damage with
Nope.
her because he was upset that the tier list had
And
her
that's
dropping so
Nebula's turn.
far.
It was not my fault, by the way.
It was not my fault
She
either.
has the second.
That was
no,
the
she
Minion
moved, she moved an
special
attack,
coming
right?
in at the last minute and ruining all of our
I
ratings.
blame Minion.
Okay. Let's do.
So 3 hits. He's got 1 defense. All right.
So we'll do Miles.
Gosh.
And that
What
got
a tight
bodyguarded by Okoye, didn't it? So she's dazed again.
That's yeah.
He's gonna pay 2
So here comes the web line.
and web swing
The old web line kick.
just out to there.
Been on the receiving end of this attack quite a bit.
Web line kick.
Not a fan.
It's a Thor attack on a 3-point character. It's pretty
Ugh.
good.
There's a lot of ping pong to be played over there too if he gets his throw off. And he gets
There
it.
it is. Well, he needs to get something going
that'll
on
do.
this side. If he can't control the other one, he's
Man,
got
that's
to
a good
take it.
one.
Yeah.
Pull out
And
6.
then-
No defense.
No
Uh,
defense.
Before damage is dealt. So I'll throw you into.
And he gets to throw before
Widow
damage. That's a big attack.
And I got what, 4 power from. Okay.
Mm. So that's a
Widow
daze
rolls
on
two
his
buttons, so she'll
Okoye,
take
right?
3 damage.
So the
Okay.
attack took out Okoye, and then he threw her into Widow and did 3.
Jeez.
And then Miles will move back.
Miles will
Miles
just go back.
slightly above the curve.
Just gonna go back and chill, man. Like he's just doing Miles stuff.
He's not trying to show off. He's
Okay.
just going to get himself in a position to do the exact same thing next turn.
I mean, well, it's because he's not the true leader of the Spider Friends. He doesn't quite have that level that Peter has.
Oh, I'm
It's
sorry.
usually
It had the
move and
affiliation on his card, so I
attack,
just
Valkyrie,
assumed he
but
was
I
the
don't
leader.
think you can move and
It's a common mistake.
move her out of the way. Yeah, maybe so. That big old base.
I will say though, for them having what do they got? 12 characters on the field. They are moving. Like,
Yeah, it was hard to keep up with in the first round. I was expecting it to go a lot slower than that. They both played these lists a ton. I know Sooner is super familiar with this list, so a lot of it's probably automatic. At least getting set up. He knows what he
Okay,
wants
I'm
to
gonna go with
accomplish.
Black
Pretty sure
Widow.
that drop-off play
Okay.
is a standard move.
I mean,
Especially
well,
with so much Venom showing up.
with when you have a trash panda that's rolling that well, like, yeah, I mean,
Just keep going with what's working.
if it ain't broke, don't fix it, and just give him more rerolls. Slick. Take the token.
Making her escape.
Take the token. Go ahead and leave. Take over this side that you've got control of.
She'll go right there. She's done.
Okay.
Yeah, well out of range for anybody to do anything to her.
Yeah.
Yeah, MODOK's going to have to try to find a way to cross this battlefield, and it's going to be a long trek with that freaking train in the way.
Yeah. I mean, Miles can make ground, but Miles has got his hands full with 2 other people.
I'm pretty sure this map is not wheelchair accessible, by the way, so we may want to talk to somebody.
So I have
Dizzard's
Groot,
left
Werewolf,
already.
and Valkyrie.
Yeah,
and you
Dizzard's
have
left already, so we could
MODOK,
not
and
address
then
that with him.
I
that's
see
it.
no
Just
ramps.
MODOK. Yep.
Looks very dangerous.
No handicap markings at all.
No, not a single one.
I'm pretty sure that
Those
small
cars are just parked wherever they want. Yeah, I think that purple car is parked in a handicap spot right now.
and that mat, there is no like markings for that. Like that's a trip hazard. The small mat on top of the big floor mat, that's definitely a trip hazard.
Start getting Groot up in there, huh?
I'm gonna go with Groot.
He's at the point now where he can apply pressure, right? Like that was it was fast.
Yeah, and I mean Venom's out of 1. Okoye's dazed. So if he can get 2 characters up in there, he's going to be taking over that point this turn too. Just another way to deny.
Just out,
It's outside of 2 for an attack on Spider.
so he will double move.
Takes the double move though, gets up on the point.
Just got to
Right there.
plant a tree right here on your point.
Okay.
Your turn.
And it's a little scary, kind of sitting him there with Venom. Going to be activating first next turn. Groot's pretty sturdy, especially against physical attacks.
I mean, I don't know if it is, to be honest.
I will
Like,
pass again.
like Sooner has nobody dazed, no issues so far. If he wants to waste his attacks into the tree, like I feel like that's okay. Like at best, he's gonna heal back 1 point right now. Sooner doesn't have to lean on him this turn. He very well can, but he doesn't have to.
Rockets definitely had to go outside of
Looks like
line.
we got a
to get his
pass
big
here
deadly
from
duo that
Hellcannon.
Did not go very deadly. Star-Lord will move.
Star-Lord's going to set up for next turn. He's just going to move to 1, get as far as he can. He's going to wait for Widow to come over and take that point and then be able to move Star-Lord up next turn to continue pressing it.
And I think I am out of
I like the use of passing by Hellcannon. I think, a lot of us,
And
at least
who's
I
up?
do, when I'm playing in a live game, I tend to forget about it. So I tend to play wider activation lists. So when I get on something short, I forget that I have that opportunity to pass,
Well, and it's
if I had
also
moved MODOK into that Valkyrie instead of let her go first, that would have been pretty gross.
So go with MODOK.
well, and it's also kind of ballsy. Well, it's not really ballsy in this particular situation, right? But it's a good call in this situation because he doesn't have anything that's threatening him right now.
He's going to move.
Here he comes. Just gonna walk on over.
And then he's going to move again.
Yeah. Can't throw him, so you're just gonna have to deal with him.
Just onto it there. Like that.
And MODOK says, now what? He's like, you want some of this, Valkyrie?
Okay. Valkyrie will obviously go.
Yep.
I'm gonna pass you by, I bet. I don't even need any of this.
He says, no, sir.
No,
Not
thank
interested.
you.
Whatever you're selling, no thanks.
I don't need any new handicap ramps. I'm good.
She will double move there, and she will throw Miles.
Yes.
Moving throws.
Good play. Good play.
So now he's going to have 2 points locked up. He's contesting 1.
And all MODOK is doing is messing with a little Okoye over there.
So I want to do damage on him.
Give him the rope of dope.
Gonna web line wherever he
Miles
wants.
goes and sits in the corner.
So I will throw him into that cube right there. Take a damage.
Just a little ping damage.
Heads up, man. Spent this weekend playing some
And I
Bullseye.
believe that's turn.
That ping damage adds up.
I think so.
Yeah, there's some fun with the new
1, 2,
stuff.
3, 4. I think you score
So we have
1, 2,
citizens
3.
on Miles
1,
and
2,
Ghost
3,
Spider
and you
over
get
on
1, 2,
Hellcannon's side.
3, 4,
Then we have
5,
them
right?
on Black Widow and Rocket Raccoon on
Ghost
Sooner's
Spider,
side.
is she contesting?
I intended her to be, but I think I moved her too far back. So, I meant to put her back in the same spot, but I think I put her further back. So it's on me.
I mean, if she's in, I would have maybe attacked her if she was a little closer because she was just out of Star-Lord.
Oh, they had some placement. This is
Here,
a thing that happened in my game.
I'll lift up Groot, and you want to measure it?
Sure.
All right, I'm going to lift up
This
Groot.
actually cost me a game. Missing a placement on a objective.
Oh, he wanted to have
yes,
Ghost Spider within 1.
Yeah.
So I get 5.
But it kind of changes things. It's really
I
up
would
to the
say
players here.
If that was your
Oh,
intention
so
to
did
put her
Sooner
there, but
move Groot
Star-Lord
on the
might have been
assumption that he
able
was
to
taking
attack.
that point instead of
No, yeah,
contesting it?
absolutely. And it changes the game state completely. Like, totally fine. I should have been paying attention. It's on me.
So you got 3 to 7, and I got 5 to 9.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And turn 3, and your priority, my friend.
Yes.
So you got 6 there.
1, 2, 3. He scored. I think he got 5 there, right?
5 there.
Yep. I think it was 5 to 4.
Yes. So they did
5 to 3. I'm sorry.
So they did give Groot that point. So didn't allow the remeasure.
Yeah, it would absolutely change things because if he was close enough to that point, he would have been in range for the attack. So there was too many steps to go back and correct for that.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I guess it pays to remeasure your moves every time, right? Don't just assume that you're within 1.
Yeah, I'll never do that again.
He's got a 2-point lead for Sooner. He's got Venom and Okoye dazed. He's got MODOK over there on his little island. Sooner's got his Okoye dazed. Everybody else is healthy. There's only a few damage out there. Black Widow's taking 3, but she's safe over there in the corner that he's controlling, so he's not worried about her at all. And he's got 1 damage on Groot.
I think it has to be this other one.
So he's in good shape.
We're gonna go with Venom.
He's in very good shape, and this is a turn 3. Always feels like the pivotal turn for me because this is the turn where the points get so, especially in something like this where you've got this many points on the board. The Sooner can auto grab 2 right here off the get with that rocket. He can just cash a token in and be like, "Here's 2 more." And it gets really, really sketchy.
Venom's moved forward for the Raccoon.
He has to. I feel like he has to.
Yeah.
Symbiote Tendrils Rocket.
And good on Hellcannon, too, keeping the score tight. Like, I thought that Sooner would be able to run away with some points in turn 1 and turn 2, but it's been close.
So I think we've got Venom is leaning into old Rocket. I don't think that's going to do enough. And that's definitely not going to do enough.
No, he's got 2 blocks and cover.
Just 1, right?
Or 1 block and cover.
All the time.
You don't get a modify against Venom.
Oh,
Billy, come up to the shop, man.
You're right. So
We will get you through.
Yeah, you can find a game almost any day over there.
What's the name of that shop we play at, Chris? I forget.
Oh, you mean Total Access Games in Ashland, Virginia?
Oh, that's the one.
Todd Rowe, owner and proprietor. I think I've heard that name somewhere before.
I feel like that dude must be really hella cool.
Something like that. Depends on who you ask.
Right? That's probably 100% accurate.
Waiting for Sugi in the chat to be like, no.
Yeah.
Let's throw Groot into Nebula.
Okay.
So we got the 1 attack on Rocket. Looks like he got 1 damage through, and now he's throwing Groot into Nebula.
Yeah, Nebula's going to eat a tree.
You know, 4-heads are surprisingly resilient to trees. I had a Kingpin headbutt my Groot and kill it the other day.
2, so it takes 2.
Which is pretty disturbing.
Nebula takes 2 there. Which means she's going to heal 1. Gosh.
Okay. So would Nebula or would Ghost Spider get cover? Probably from Nebula.
Yeah, I think so, right?
I think so.
I think Sooner's trying to figure out the course of action here.
Yep. So Venom's moved, attack, and thrown.
Nebula is going to do her 4 dice blaster pistol into Okoye.
Okay.
Nope. He's trying to eliminate Okoye right here. He's going to get the rerolls. He's got the plasma
into Okoye, or is he going to? Did he bodyguard?
He said he's going to blaster her.
3 hits, and then he's rerolling. It's another one.
4.
There's 4 hits.
2 rerolls. 2, so it takes 2.
Takes 2.
He then gets a power for that. How do I get greedy here? So she will do it again.
Interesting she's not making him spend the power to bodyguard Gwen here. He's just straight going for the kill on Okoye.
Yeah. I mean, Okoye's sitting at 10. I don't think he cares. 3 hits. He's just outside of the range for her to count blanks, so she's got to reroll.
2.
Okay.
Takes one
She
more
gets the
damage.
power
That's
from
gonna
that?
get her.
Mm-hmm.
She will then pay 4 power to play all you've got.
Okay.
There's your all you got.
All you got, huh? On Nebula to finish Okoye. Just doesn't want to deal with the
She'll
bodyguard
do
anymore.
a 4 dice
Jasper,
attack
he doesn't want to
into
bodyguard
Okoye
with
again.
Venom because Venom's already
Okay.
flipped. And that's really his only weapon for attack.
That a girl.
4 hits.
So that will KO. So that's 4.
Should be a dead Okoye here.
That is a deleted
She gets power for
Okoye.
that. She will then. God, you're getting cover. Oh, you're outside of 1.
Yeah.
Okay, so she will not attack Ghost Spider. She's going to do a Shock Sword Assault.
Yep.
Okay.
Into Venom.
Spending 3 for the Shock Sword Assault and the Venom.
Yeah.
Got a feeling there might be a little yank from. Gwen's only got 1 power. No yanking.
Hold on. I'm thinking here.
Okay.
The most you can get back is 2.
Yeah, Kenny, I don't know that there's any
Already
coming
been
back if
used
Venom goes out here.
Ghost
It's
Spider
already
gets
going to
6
be a little
dice,
tight.
no reroll.
Yeah, I feel like Lethal Protector was offline after round 1.
After
Yeah,
it's
just
really
couldn't afford
hot.
to take any more damage on him at that point.
He could give it to Sooner to use as a pitch card for the Guardians affiliation.
Let's go.
That's probably the best use for it right
Okay.
now.
Rika tokens. Three hits.
Oh, 2
crit.
skulls.
Got a crit. Venom's got nothing. Skulls.
4. It's a reroll.
Oh my gosh.
That's 5.
5.
Oh man.
Okay. I'll reroll 1 because I'm within one of the objective.
It's his spider
Need
affiliation
this one.
reroll.
He needs a
There's
block
no
here.
death.
No.
And that is it.
KO'd.
And
Dead
Nebula.
Venom on turn 3. That's brutal.
Okay.
Goodness.
Do we F for Venom, Todd, or do we not care enough about Venom? Q's for Venom. Yeah, there's not a whole lot left here for Hellcannon to do. I mean, he could try to brawl with Miles and MODOK, but I mean, the points are already out of control, right? Yeah, exactly, Sugi. We're going to be hearing it from Sooner in the chat.
Let's go with Miles.
Okay.
He's gonna swing. And then he will webline kick Valkyrie.
So Miles is back, huh?
Yeah, web line kicking into Valkyrie.
Block 1.
2 crits there. This could be a big attack.
5.
5
so
hits.
4.
He needs it.
And Valkyrie already had.
Eesh.
But she didn't have any damage on her. That's right. She walked out, so she'll take 4 from that.
Take 4. He didn't get the throw.
Let's just webline kick again.
He's gonna dig deep. Going 4 dice for it.
Following up for the days here.
2
2
blocks.
crits. Yikes. 2 blocks.
This
Yeah.
one.
This is gonna hurt, Miles.
And then I'll spend 6 and I'll evacuate that guy.
Yep.
Good call.
Gotta get it out of there.
Yep.
That was a go.
Yeah, if I didn't dazer, like that was the plan. So
Yeah.
that's why we didn't do the. Oh, if I just rolled a wild.
Man,
somewhere.
he's doing a good job of keeping
Okay,
it close,
that's
but
Miles.
it's gonna stretch
Okay,
away here.
So Rocket, I believe you would not get cover with Gwen.
Yeah, it
because
looks like he's
this
going to
would
be
the
able to
only
take
spot you're
3 of the
within
points
one.
Yeah, there's no.
Yeah.
and probably just hold those objective
no
tokens
areas
unless.
covering base.
Okay, so I'm gonna
Let's
go
see,
with
so if he takes
Rocket.
3. That put him at
Okay.
12. If he cashes both those, he
Rocket
just
is
wins this
going
round
to
if he can
do
hold 3
a-
points.
Does he have enough power to cash both? He's got
He needs
7.
1 on Rocket, and he's got enough on Widow.
Plasma rifle.
Yep.
And Gwen.
Oh
Ouch,
my
Rocket.
God.
Sorry, buddy.
Your Rocket's been the MVP for sure.
Ooh, boy,
He's my MVP
Valkyrie.
every game.
Remind me to
No,
never play Sooner
It
on a
doesn't
Saturday
matter.
night after like
Oh,
10
wow.
Eastern
Alright.
time.
He's feeling himself tonight.
He's literally my MVP. I mean, if you could, Deadly Duo and Drop Off, it's kind of geared around him doing a lot of damage, but. So Shield Days. And
Oh, that
drop
wasn't even
token.
Valkyrie. I'm sorry. That was Rocket.
Yeah, oh, that was Rocket. Rocket just took down Gwen.
I didn't expect him to do it with one shot, though. I thought I was going to have to use a Hadron and force
Yeah, I
it.
thought for sure he'd just follow up on that Valkyrie damage by taking Miles out of the game, but I guess he was attacking Spider Gwen before she
Okay,
could.
Rocket's
bounce off
second
somewhere.
action. He's going to
Oh.
move.
But
Rocket's second action is going to be to shake bleed.
7 hits on a 5-die attack is pretty good.
He
Yeah,
did
I hear that's
3
good.
damage there.
Rocket MVP
Yeah,
this
okay.
game?
And that's Rocket.
Rocket, Fury,
Rocket or
God.
Valkyrie, or Rocket or Nebula?
Yeah, Rocket, Fury, God of
so
all.
I just have MODOK left. So we'll just do that. He's gonna go. Oops. There. And then he's
He
going
stays
to
within
Sound
1
Blast
there.
Valkyrie.
Yeah,
Yep.
he's gonna try and
So
take
he
Valkyrie
gets the 1 damage here, which he should.
He
Yeah.
should be on 1
And
power, right?
Shooter won't be able to control 3 points this turn, so he's
Yeah.
gonna have to
2,
wait until next
'cause he
turn.
takes this thing.
Yeah,
I forgot that
he
damage.
he also could still throw that truck into
Didn't
make much that
Okoye
much of a
after this
difference, yeah.
attack.
He should be on 2, yeah. Okay, so Valkyrie's got to block all these. Good luck, Valkyrie.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. I'm
Oh
sorry.
no.
That's
Maybe I
alright.
will roll 3
No,
blanks.
that's alright. It's
I definitely did not roll 3 blanks.
Come
alright.
on,
I'm not gonna
man.
bother
Oh, what
re-rolling
the
then.
fuck, Sooner?
I'll do imbecile.
Yep.
And
Be,
throw. I'm gonna throw this card into you.
He's not going to try to correct the dice. He's not going to pay the 2. He's going to throw instead.
Yeah.
Can she do
He's
it
gonna take the
twice
4
in a row?
guaranteed hits and make
I
him
hope
roll
not.
dice that have been hurting his feelings all night.
Nope, she takes 1 in days.
There we go.
Oh. So that's good though. Like he
that's all
needed
you?
that just to stretch it
Yeah, you're
another
done.
round, right? Like he's still
Yeah.
tied.
Yeah, he is for now, but
And the only problem there is he couldn't get that throw into Okoye, because if he could have gotten the days on Valkyrie and the throw into Okoye, he had the
11.
chance to clear up both of those sides.
I would have to evacuate.
Now, but Okoye can't contest that objective anyway because she's on her
You have
damage
no
side.
citizens.
so he
So
doesn't have any way to move those
nope.
2 off their
Might
points.
be.
So he doesn't even need to worry about that side of the board.
Right.
He's going to move Star-Lord up to pick up this token and stand on that point, and then Widow will stand on this back point.
yeah,
So let's see. He'll get 2, 3, 4, 5 this turn. That's going to put him at 14 at the start of the next turn.
he just goes with a character and evacs.
Yeah, on our first
Nope, I
activation,
wouldn't
he'll
have
just
enough
evac and
power
win.
anyway. Okay, so it doesn't matter.
But regardless of the dice, it's been really neat to see how Sooner moved the board and flowed across it. Like he did a really good job of keeping this team compact and tight. not
Widow
overextending
is-
until he had people in place.
Yeah, he controlled that side of the
Miles is
board
healthy,
so well.
That doesn't matter. You're scoring both of those.
Just totally overwhelmed the 3 that were lined up over there.
So, thanks, Sooner, for getting
Okay,
drop
Groot
off
will go.
band.
Groot's going to
This
pay
was
to
it.
pick up
This was
that.
this was the reason.
Mm-hmm.
Citizen.
And maybe making some people look at Nebula and Rocket again. Because I know they've
This
fallen
is
off
where I
some.
hate citizens.
There's
'cause
some value
it
there.
takes me like 30 minutes.
They
to
punch
do
way
the
above their
math on
weight.
them.
Yeah, so Groot actually went and picked
Groot
up the
will pay
token. He's not even going to move
TTS.
Star-Lord up there, it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to let Groot and
And
Nebula do the heavy
will-
lifting with Gwen, because he doesn't need to do anything else.
Move right here.
Okay.
Way to be a team leader, Star-Lord. Way to set the example for everybody else. Stand back, let the tree do all the heavy lifting.
Yeah.
And then our Lord is not going to make it over there. Black Widow will just double move right here.
Yep. And that sets Star-Lord up to do whatever he needs to do next turn in case of emergency.
Star-Lord will move right here.
Yep, just chilling.
Just
I think
daring
that's
Gwen to
everybody.
do something on her turn.
Okoye,
Yeah.
Try anything.
you're scoring that regardless.
Mm-hmm.
So Okoye is like, you know what? You
Go
can
ahead,
have it.
open out of there.
You're good.
Just leaving Valkyrie to die.
Well, I mean,
And
is she
Okoye's
like
done.
is going with Miles
Okay.
to call first? Like, I don't know if it is or not.
5.
I don't know if there's a call to be made.
1, 2,
I mean, I think he probably just
3,
tried to
4,
kill somebody
5.
for the
Yep,
heck of
and I
it.
get 2.
He gets
And
one
it is
shot
her
here to
turn.
do something, but there's
Yeah, and I
There's
leave
nobody
her
to
for
do the
there's
shot.
nobody.
no
Yeah, I
matter
mean,
what,
Widow's so far
Yeah,
over in that
I'm
corner,
just
she'll
gonna
evacuate. If Groot lives, he
Right.
evacuates.
It's whether or not I can get the 2 points
Sure.
because Gwen might be able to get one. So sure, try. Clean up. Turn 4. Power.
So no pressure, Gwen. You just got to kill a Raccoon and Widow.
Yeah, no big deal.
Long move. I don't think she can get the position to throw. Well, and Rocket's on top of the car, so he couldn't even throw Widow into the Raccoon.
Can only target her within 3.
I respect the valiant effort. Going for it. Sees the situation he's in. Says, I don't care. I'm going to go try to
If
kill
there's some
Rocket
way I could
Raccoon.
finagle it to get both of them. Oh. Yeah. Is it? Oh, I don't know
Just
why.
when you need aim lackey.
Yeah, that's a good. Just rub it in, Sooner.
Well, I mean, had aim lackey worked out, had I gotten 1 more power and gotten Okoye
Yeah.
back up to full health, I think it would have been worth it. And
Yeah.
I figured the chance
Yeah,
of
that would have
doing
been
2
interesting to
was
see how the
reasonable.
game would have gone if he had gotten it all webbed up
'Cause
off
Okoye had
in
a
that
bunch of
corner
power
when there were
there,
4 of
got
them stacked there.
bodyguarded at full
Yeah.
health. I thought the play was fine.
Oh, for
I
sure.
think
Those are those critical moments, dice fail you, where you hate the whole
I'm just
game.
gonna.
right?
I
Yeah.
just want to clarify this with you.
You know that very well.
Since
Dude,
you're on top of the car, if I threw
yes.
you, would
I know how.
would it
I know how
Dice
it is.
can fail; they
Correct.
will fail on you.
Okay.
every
Yes.
time.
I'm used to it.
Just live in it, bask in it,
Yeah, man. Just take it in and
So you're
hold it.
saying there's a
just soak all that hate. in.
Yeah.
all right.
I'm full of it.
Well, this is stupid. All right. Let's
I've heard they'll make you a Sith for that.
Oh, will they?
go Spider.
I should put my application in then.
Up here. Oh. Still moving up there.
He wants to kill that raccoon no matter what.
Yeah, why not? Take him out.
I feel like he's saying to himself, Rocket's not going to beat me.
Remove there. She's going to pay 2 for
That's
all
the
win
thing.
now.
If you're
Okay.
feeling like losing the
She's
game
all
is imminent, you just make your own win
So-
condition.
Is she all webbing up?
Everybody gets
Yeah.
slow.
Groot gets a slow. and
she's
Nebula
gonna
gets a slow, and
Punch
Smiling gets
that
a
raccoon
slow,
in the face.
The win condition for Hellcannon is
Rocket
now
gets a
killing
slow,
Rocket Raccoon.
And Black Widow gets a slow. Okay. Then we're going to pay 3 and freestyle beatdown on Rocket
Freestyle.
Sounds good.
for 8 dice.
So he has a small window here, man. If he hits it with the
Does
throw,
she have enough? How did she? She was at 6.
She was
right?
at 6. Yeah.
he might get
Okay.
this.
So 2 for the
At
all
least
webbed
keep
up
him
and
from
then 2
doing
for
that.
Yep.
He deals the damage to
Wow.
Rocket.
I think
He makes the throw into Widow. If she
Rocket.
fails the die roll, he dazes
Oh, it's
both.
after the attack is resolved. All right. Well,
Oh, that doesn't even need a weapon.
Oh,
Here it is.
and it's after the attack is resolved,
yep.
so he
she'll pay
can't
one
get
to
the
pick it
throw.
up. It doesn't matter.
Oh, that's unfortunate. He had what he needed.
4 and throw him into.
Yeah.
Or
Okoye
leave him at
was
1
just gonna
health.
Yeah, Okoye was just going to double move over here, pick up the citizen, and evacuate it.
Yeah, he had the backup plan there.
Yeah.
She didn't have the power to pick them both up.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. There wasn't much I could do. I mean, I could have done this with freestyle beating down and hoped to get you, but
Yeah, he almost
Yeah.
wanted to do a freestyle beatdown,
We're all
hit
good.
1
I'll
damage to make
just
sure he could
immediately
throw,
pay 2 to
and that's
evacuate.
all.
yeah, absolutely.
Black Widow. Good game, man. Yeah, I mean, like, so it was funny because Dice, I mean, I think favored me for sure, but
Well, that was
they
an
didn't go
hour-long
well
game
for
with
you
12
over
characters
here,
on the board.
But they went well for you.
Yeah,
over
why can't
here.
all games be that fast?
Yeah,
It's a good
like
question.
this was fine, but and like Miles is great, but yeah, the Venom, like the turn 1 absolute destruction. And
All right, we're gonna guys
Gwen
who
being
are
a
watching the
power
stream,
short
we're
from
gonna
a
get
heal
in here
play,
with the
to get him back up.
with the players, get a couple questions in. If you guys have any
I was
questions
just
about
like,
what you
"Ah,
saw,
man."
please post them in the chat.
And,
We'll
I
forward
just
them on
lost
over
too
to
much
the
too
guys.
quick.
Sugi, can
and
you get these guys?
You
let us
moved Black
back
Widow
in?
at the right time. I think you saw it that like I was gonna move up, bow her
Yeah,
forward,
you're
and
gonna
then
take the,
yeah.
take the, yeah. I mean, my plan was, I knew obviously you were going to win this right side. I mean, there was no doubt. My plan was just to do exactly what I did, just kind of stall you for a little bit while I completely dominate this side of the board.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I used all my tactics cards over here, and I knew that I should be able to kill, because I can stay outside of 3
Let's see if
of
we can get back in
Okoye.
there.
I can kill Venom very easily, and then Ghost Spider's not too tanky, so.
Yeah, no, I
Good
mean, I
job
brought her
on
over to support. I think if the Okoye got back up and could have protected the Ghost Spider,
It would have helped.
and
for
if I could have
sure.
played the med pack on her too.
Maybe we'll get back in
Yeah.
there. They
Yeah,
might
no,
not.
she soaked
might
a
not
lot
wanna
of
talk to
attacks.
us.
I mean, I thought Nebula would get her with 2 attacks, just because re-rolling is so powerful. But yeah, man, it was a good game. I guess. Oh, we got to unmute him.
Yeah, I got him
Chat.
unmuted there.
Chris, you want to go? You want to go table side for the interview? Hello.
Here we go. I don't hear him talking though.
Hello. Hello.
You guys
You
hear
got
us?
it?
There you go.
We can hear you.
Awesome. Super interesting game, man. That was crazy. Sooner, I hate your raccoon.
I was telling Hellcannon the list is kind of based about him doing damage.
Yeah.
I don't got to worry about drop off anymore.
Yeah. So that's fixed, right? So, Hellcannon, I got a question for you, man. When y'all revealed the rosters and you saw 7 wide, what was going through your head?
This is gonna be hard.
Yeah.
Because like I can't play the scenario as effectively, just because he's always getting kind of last pick, and then he has just the range on me that.
Yeah, and so in your roster, do you run Spider-Man as well?
Yeah.
So what was the when you saw him lining up with Guardians as his roster choice? What was the reasoning behind picking Venom?
I've just honestly had a lot more luck with Venom than I have
Okay.
with Spider-Man. Like I've had games where Venom has carried it, and even with the 2 energy defense, like with the reroll, it's hasn't been that bad. But when his rocket rolls like 5 to 7 hits
Yeah.
every time, I mean, there's not much I can do.
Yeah.
But
Well, and you also pack it with Okoye and Gwen, so you've got options to protect him in a bad spot too.
yeah,
So yeah, and as a guy that plays a lot of spiders, I know your pain when you line up against him, and you know he's going to get last action because spiders really want to go last.
yeah, that for sure would have helped. Being able to get some
Yeah, so
cheeky
so my
pulls.
list is really good against spiders, but it's also really bad against MODOK.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like balances out. My list only survives against MODOK if I play Blind Obsession, and I just have Valkyrie Blind Obsession him. So yeah.
That was that was super impressive. I liked the moves you had Sooner with Valkyrie in particular and Widow when he started to bring his MODOK across the board, because I saw you setting it up the turns ahead, where you were just starting to flood that side of the board and being able to take those points from the backside. With that many characters, have you felt like that gave you that much flexibility in all of the games? Because it feels like at that high of a character level, you would feel like you have a lot of flex.
It does. So there's the 7 character wide list is good in scenario and it's good in damage because I'm rolling a lot of dice. Where it can be very weak, and as you kind of saw in some of these attacks, is my guys can get one shot fairly routinely.
Yeah,
and so that hurt a lot.
Yeah, and I saw too. Like you're not scared because you are 7 wide. You're not scared to put somebody out there.
Nope.
And
like I was telling Hellcannon, on this right side, on MODOK's side, my whole goal with just putting those 3 characters there was just stall until about round 3, because I knew I would have the left side completely won by then.
Yep. Yeah.
I got a couple quick questions for you guys. For Hellcannon, I was just curious. I like the aim lackeys card. I was just wondering if you had any like favorite plays you like to pull off with that. Is that usually like a get in, all webbed up, get out? Do you use it to get Venom into position? How do you like to best use that card?
It kind of depends on like what you need it for. Like, because you can use it to move her, and then she can double attack, and then like get out, so she gets the 4 and then the 7 dice. Or if she has the power, she can get in all webbed up. Or if there's like a chain on like specifically these Ds, you can have her move, hit somebody kind of towards the middle, move, and then she can hit somebody and move again, and she ends up like just completely across the map. And so she can take a really weak spot without really people expecting it.
Yeah.
Especially if she can pull, like, because you can move, pull somebody in the spot, hit them, move, like hit somebody, like, so you're able to create these kind of just chains where she runs all the way around.
Yeah, I really like aim lackeys with Gwen. I think that's a super solid play. Yeah. And I thought if any card that you had in your 5 was going to give you some flex into him, that was definitely the card I thought was going to give it to you. You just didn't have much luck with the dice, unfortunately.
Yeah, if I got the one more and I could have med packed Okoye there, I was telling him like I think that would have really helped that flank a lot. And it wouldn't have kind of crumbled so quickly, and I wouldn't have lost the citizen, because like as long as I keep kind of this point back here, it's fine. But like I have to keep this point back here with those 3, and so I needed Okoye alive to tank for Venom.
So, and the other one other question, there was a comment in the chat talking about the use of Lethal Protector. Did you feel like after turn 1, because I know I think I said it too, I felt like Lethal Protector was almost offline after turn 1 when he put that hard of a hit onto Venom.
Yeah, well, it's that, and then he was being super aggressive. I feel like Lethal Protector is better when you can throw a spider up aggressive and have like Venom on the back point, and then he kind of leapfrogs up.
Right.
And then suddenly they have to deal with that. And then here, like I was on the back foot again, because Venom got just completely destroyed on turn 1. So
yeah,
I
think it feels bad trying to like Lethal Protector with Venom when you know there's 3 other guys staring him in the face after he does it.
Yeah, and they're all energy because he had
Yeah.
like Star-Lord, Rocket, and Nebula there. So it's just like, if I did it, then Venom is assuredly dead as opposed to maybe
Yeah.
dead.
Yeah.
I
And
just have
Yeah, no,
more
I think you made it. I think you did well on your positioning. I mean, you made it tough on me to clear that side because most people will move up a little more aggressively, and I'll just bomb away. But you did a good
No,
job.
you had like superior numbers and the attack dice, and I knew it. So I was trying to keep a bit more conservative. Venom should have been a little bit further back because I wasn't going to have him worry about the points. So I should have been thinking about drop off. But I don't have to worry about that anymore. So
No, you don't. You don't. And there's nothing you can do about it. I've
No.
played this. I've played this again, because I have last deploy, so I can
Yeah.
deploy Rocket and Star-Lord across from Venom, no matter where you put him. So there's
Yeah.
really nothing you can do.
it would have been busted when you had Angela too. You could have just long moved her up and dropped Rocket and just shot anybody.
So Hellcannon, I got one more question for you, brother.
Yeah.
On the initial setup on turn 0, you turned the board so the tank engine was running up and down like that.
Mm-hmm.
Why did you turn it from it being the opposite, like the sideways direction? Because I feel like that gives you a little bit wider coverage and a little bit more blocking of line of sight.
Mm-hmm. So really, it was this guy right here. I didn't want that in my backfield.
Yeah, and it was good. I mean, you saw it kind of cost me some
Yeah.
movement in my first turn.
Yeah.
So
So
I can vault over it easier. It's a bit annoying for him, and then I don't have to worry about like somebody creeping up and taking a back point and MODOK not being able to do anything about him until they're on him.
Gotcha.
And since he out activated me, like if I had MODOK back here and he has his tank engine, like he just sits back there, waits till I'm done, then like moves up, and I can't do anything about it. Or at least that was the scenario I had envisioned, but obviously didn't come to that.
Well, Sooner, I just want to say thanks for getting drop off banned, because now we know why.
Shoot, I honestly, before this is an honest statement, before I played Guardians, I didn't even take it really. Like when I played Wakanda, and I mean, I took it in my Asgard list, but I didn't use it very much because I played a four deep with MODOK.
Yeah.
So I really haven't used it until Guardians, but Guardians has to have it. Like it crushes them not having it.
Yeah, I can totally see that.
Hey, and I see you guys both have different cards from the restricted lists in your 8 right now, and I know things are going to change. But if you don't want to reveal it, that's fine. But do you guys have favorites out of the restricted that you feel like are critical now that you have to choose, or you stick with what you're already going with?
No, I mean, I obviously have to make some changes. I have no idea if I'm going to play Guardians with the drop-off band, honestly. Yeah, there's a lot of cards I like. I like No Matter the Cost. I like Disarm. I really like the band list, and I'm excited to use new cards.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it's good for the game. I'm really excited to see what people come up with, and like I know we've been testing it here at the shop and trying to figure out, all right, what's our new like 7 and 8.
I think Disarm for sure. Disarm's so good.
Disarm has been one of the ones that have been so like I've got like 10 cards, and like since we're playing mostly friendly at the shop, we're just kind of fluctuating between like 4 cards on the back end. So we're actually using 10 cards and just trying to place in 1 or 2 of them, see how they feel, and then switch them out next game and see how the other ones feel. So like it's going to be really interesting. And plus we had all of these cards that just dropped with, the Criminal Syndicate and all these guys that just came out. And there's some really good cards in there.
Yeah, Syndicate's really good.
So, all right, guys. Yeah. Well, it's late.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you guys for letting us stream. I appreciate it. It was fun to watch.
Yeah,
of course. Yeah. Good game, Hellcannon, man. Sorry about Rocket going insane.
Oh, it happens, man. Dice are dice.
That little dirty raccoon, man. All right, man. Talk to you guys later.
All right, guys.
Take care, guys.
Yeah.
Bye.
All right, and if you were still watching the stream, thank you for watching us. If you would, please follow the channel if you want to see more games like this. We're gonna be running these as often and as regular as we can. We'll also be doing some giveaways coming up soon. So keep an eye on the podcast, keep an eye on the Facebook page, and we'll put out some more information on that. We're gonna be giving away some of these Vibranium heist kits. So
and if
all right, guys.
didn't catch the whole game, come check it out on YouTube. We're gonna upload it and probably have it up for you guys tomorrow.
Yeah, get on it, Chris.
I will. I'm sorry. I'll work
All right.
harder.
Quit slacking.
Thanks, guys.
All right, y'all.
Good
Have a
night.
good one.